Tonight, the debate over classroom curriculum in the Carolinas. GOP leaders in North Carolina proposing a bill that would ban teaching LGBTQ issues in kindergarten through 3rd grade. It's called the Parents' Bill of Rights. Lawmakers say the bill would bring more transparency for parents on what's being taught in schools, but it's also including some language that's causing concern to the LGBT community. WCNC Charlotte's Kendall Morris takes a closer look.
Much of this 10-page bill talks about giving parents more rights to know what their children are learning in the classroom and what's happening inside school walls. But there are 2 sections of it that are setting off alarms, with critics comparing this legislation to Florida's Don't Say Gay law. For parents curious about what's happening in a child's classroom and the progress their child is making in school, lawmakers backing the Parents' Bill of Rights say it does just that.
It's trying to establish and strengthen the fact that they have a right to ask these questions, and then the school or the administrator, should be required to provide the information.
But LGBTQ groups say this legislation goes beyond that. House Bill 755 says a parent will be notified prior to any changes in name or pronoun used for a student. Charlotte Pride leaders saying it essentially forces school staff to out a student.
With LGBTQ youth in particular having 4 times higher rates of suicide than their straight peers, this legislation is going to make that statistic worse, not better.
It also bans curriculum on sexual orientation or gender identity in kindergarten through 3rd grade.
Every child is entitled to the right of a healthy education in a safe environment, and that's really counterintuitive, and I really think the legislation needs to work on making schools safer and not focusing on basically don't say gay or trans.
Lawmakers say there would be no ban on organic discussions or questions about sexuality if they come up, adding that this is not the Florida bill.
Students belong to the families and not the state. So I think that's what parents want everyone to understand. We are engaged. We want to be more engaged. We're not against you. We're not working against you. We just kind of want to know what's going on.
Governor Cooper responded to the filing of this bill with a statement saying, in part, the last thing our state needs is another Republican political ploy like the bathroom bill, which hurt our people and cost us jobs. So let's keep the Don't Say Gay culture wars out of North Carolina classrooms. In Charlotte, Kendall Morris, WCNC Charlotte.